Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Little look at lines for Friday, the 3rd of May. Welcome on into the show. Little technical difficulties today when I was doing the live show. There was a storm rolling through here, and I lost internet. I had to call Detroit Lenny. I'm like, yo, gotta close out the video today. It happens. It's ridiculous. It was like a crazy monsoon, and after it ends, you go outside, blue sky, sun shining, bunnies hopping through my yard. But whatever. We're here now. Follow on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. There you go. Hit the like button on the YouTube channels, Winning Free Picks or the Sean Higgs. Either one you're watching, I appreciate it. And I'm thankful you come by. And also, after the fact, if you miss a show, some shows hold their weight better. The original look headlines, Sunday night NFL stuff, you definitely want to listen after the fact. But even these shows, if you catch it early enough, you get some free picks there. Let's talk about things. So, where are we now? We got Toronto winning on the ice. So there is that. Series continues Saturday in Boston. Boston 155. I guess we'll start it out with a little Marcos minutes. So on the ice, Vancouver and Nashville. I don't know if I'm gonna have any plays, whether for myself personally or in the chat here. I gotta find something good. The initial round here for me in playoffs: 6-11, 3-9 in totals. Obviously, some unders here. Not doing me any favors. And listen, you go into any show, people tell you they're opposite of that, and they never lose a game. I'm losing a little bit on the ice here. 26-29. I'll put it up for you. 26-29 on the ice, minus 280. We were up 2 weeks ago. NBA, 50-48. We're down 50-40. 50-49. It's 50-49. I made a mistake. Speaking. On the flip side of this, we have a 6-3 playoff run. Not bad, 67%. Doing all right there. No complaints. Overall on a season with the association. And again, NBA hockey, it starts in September. Are you kidding me? When I have the end of baseball and NFL and college football going, you think I'm running a bet NBA and NHL? Absolutely not. 100%. That's a no. 36-26, 58% on the season with all of NBA basketball. Again, here, the free pick, a little different because I don't put things in here I sort of like sometimes. People like a free pick video. I tell you when I'm betting them, when I'm not. You can get all the premiums if you want to. It's not that difficult, but I give you fair assessments every day how I'm doing. NBA playoffs, good, 6-3. Hockey playoffs, bad, 6-11. Baseball, we're on a 7-0 run. 2 more totals today, Cash. 35-13. Texas under, Houston over. So baseball's fine. Plus money in baseball. Props were what? 46-74 plus 530. Get back to those tomorrow. See if we have any. I should say that. Again, I don't like to just put things out just to put them out. We did our Marcos minute for hockey. Let's move over to the NBA. Magic in Cleveland. It's been home and homes. Although I do think the 199. I know these games have been ugly. 104, 103, 112, 89, 121, 83, 96, 86, 97, 83. Has it over-adjusted from opening up at 206.5? Down to 1. That's 7 points. I wanna say let's go over in this matchup here with Orlando and Cleveland. I got a banner here. I don't know if I have the lines posted. I know I don't have the baseball lines in here. Where are we at here? Hold on. Here it is. Cavs. It was a 3.5 for $2. I uh I want to go over here with the Magic. Clippers Dallas. I didn't have a line posted because the game was not done when I did these lines on the day before yesterday. Dallas an 8-point fave. Again, I'm staying away. I have a Dallas series win and Dallas to get to the conference finals. I'm not laying an 8 spot. That'll be a pass. Saturday, I've already said we like the Timberwolves. So there's that +4. And now we'll get to some MLB. Again, I don't have all the lines posted. I'll get a couple games in here. We'll run through them and I'll give a updated number. But, let's stay in NBA for a second. Knicks, big win tonight. Get up early. And our guy, Mr. Numbers, tweets out a picture of Vince McMahon count money. Yeah, and then they proceed to blow a lead and we down at the half. Although they held down at the end. I thought the series would go 6 or 7. It goes 6. I got to give a little respect to Embiid for showing up here last game. Although you foul out shooting a 2 down 3. The numbers were there. Maxey had a bad game for sure. I did like that over prop, I said. But Akimi Harris, that is an epically. I mean, that's the game right there. So I guess we have Boston Pacers. The Pacers took care of business today, right? So that'll be the setup for the next round. Is that who gets that? I don't know what the matchup would be. I'll tell you what, Knicks versus Magic or the Hawks is gonna be one ugly game series. Oh, good. And anyway, we'll talk about that when it comes up. Let's talk some Brewers and the Cubbies. Ross Wisniewski. I did say I sort of like the Cubbies here. Excuse me as I yawn. I'm tired. It's a long day today. I didn't bet the Cubbies, and if you're a YouTube premium on the Sean Hicks channel, I'm giving you a lot of stuff early for all the new people. We had a couple guys come in and give out gift memberships to a bunch of people. So you're getting a bunch of premium stuff more than usual. But listen, you could sign up $31.20 for a week, get all my plays. This is not one of them. I might use this for tomorrow. It's an early game. I know people like betting because it's early. I would lean Cubs. Here. Did not play it. Orioles and the Reds. Again, I didn't put the lines in here. Irvin versus Green. I want to come in with a little Cincinnati here. Baltimore off a big win today over the Yanks, big series as well. I haven't bet the Reds. I very well might. They could very well be in here tomorrow. I'm seeing a +105. I see +102s for them. So I know Baltimore is not a bad squad. I'm not here to bash the Orioles. I like the Orioles. I'm upset that Grayson Rodriguez is on the DL when I have a over 11 win ticket on them. But what can we do? Where are the Reds here? Lost 2 straight. Had to pick them. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of like the Reds. Rockies and the Pirates. This game here, the Pirates have lost 4 in a row. 4 in a row for Pitt. Do you want to lay this kind of number with Martin Perez? Granted, they are playing the Colorado Rockies, but do you want to lay a 175, 180? Really? Colorado's not much better. They've lost 5 in a row. 2-8. 2-8 their last 10, 3-7 for the Pirates. I want to take Colorado. Colorado very well be in this chat tomorrow. It's a Holy cow. It's one of those spots where, hey, you go against the team. It's a big number. It's one of those spots where does the team deserve to be favored over a team? And I'm going to jump to another series. It's a different timeline from Back to the Future, because we have two teams like this, Pitt and Colorado, bad teams, and now we have two other bad teams here. The Miami Marlins at 9-24 have won 3 in a row, beating said Colorado Rockies. We have the Oakland A's coming off their wins over the Pirates, winners of 4 straight. Now, I like my little streaky deakies here. Tough to go against the team that's won 3 straight, right? You don't want to bet into win streaks. Oakland a 130 fave in this game. I got to say I like Oakland. Maybe even a run line 160. This is in the 135 range. I got to say, now, this didn't work out the other day for us, right? We said, hey, Padres coming home from the East Coast. Or was it San Fran? Whoever was against the Pirates the other day. Just a bad spot. I forgot who we had start the week. I think it was Pittsburgh. They ended up losing that game. Or was that it? Maybe the Angels? Was it Angels, Toronto? Whatever the game was. I don't even remember what game. So we have Miami coming to Oakland. I don't like that spot anyway. It's a 9-win club anyway. Besides that, they're bad. They've won 3 in a row, but the A's, I think the A's are a little feisty. You want to do a 135 now? I get it. You want to do a 160? Although I do still have this Pirate game. I apologize for that. Go down and find the A's because they're all the way at the bottom of the barrel here. Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. We have Hicks and Nola on the mound in this one. Good little matchup. I mean, Nola is not a guy I love. Off to a nice start. It's cost me a little bit here. I'm having a winning season. Could be better if Nola would have pitched like I thought he would. I wasn't really high on him. And if Michael B's here, he'll tell you. It's the lineup. It's the lineup. They cannot find any kind of consistency or steady kind of production there. It's a little messy for my liking. A little messy. I want to say maybe an under here with the way Hicks is pitching. But also, it's an 8. I don't know, man. Nola, I think, is ripe for a shelling here. Did not bet it. Here's one I could bet. Patrick Corbin, plus a 150 spot. Sure. I don't want anything to do with the Toronto Blue Jays. Kikuchi's having a nice little season. That's fine. 2.94 ERA looks nice. No thank you, Toronto. Not doing it. No. Favorite on the road? Come on. This is not a good team. 170? I mentioned it with the Colorado one. This is the same kind of thing. I got a Toronto team who, yeah, on paper looks good. You see some guys in who big players, all-stars. Should they be laying 170? I'll take the youthful guys looking to prove themselves on the Nats before I take a 170 on the road, no less. What a Blue Jay team. Mets and Rays, interesting matchup here. Katana and Savali. I'm a Savali guy. I like them with Cleveland. I like them here in Tampa. Mets rallied for the big win today. We were talking live, and I was with T-Money. He's like, hey, he mentioned hey, grab some run line here, and it looked good for a minute. They scored a bunch of runs, and then Mets came back to win. I don't know here. Do we fall into the old Mr. Numbers trap of Tampa Bay steals signs at home and generates offense? If that's the case, do you do a 155 run line? I have nothing on this game. I mentioned Mr. Numbers earlier. I can't believe he tweeted out first quarter. The guy's trying to jinx his squad. Unbelievable. Tigers and Yanks. We'll be here on Reese Olson and Detroit. plus a 140 range here. Why wouldn't we? Yanks off a tough series, and you see them facing a decent pitcher. Although Bradish, they could have got him in the first inning. They didn't break through. A guy coming off of uh, DL first start, whatever the case would be. Hey, listen, Resource isn't Scooble for this team, but he's not terrible. He's not terrible. And the Yanks versus decent pitching. The offense rears its ugly head. Look at the numbers. It's there. It rears its ugly head. Not a lot of offense. Soriano for the Angels. Tanner Beebe getting a nod here for Cleveland, who just took it on its chin today. We had that Houston over. I thought we'd get some runs. We ended up getting them in an 8-2 affair here. Cleveland with a loss there. No shame losing 2 out of 3 to Houston. It's all right. The Stros had started off bad, and now they're tied at 11-20 with these Angels here. Yeah, I don't know if we could make a play here on a 190 for the Tribe. Run line plus 105, possibly. But again, come back from a road trip. I don't know. I'd be more inclined maybe to do an over 8 if Soriano gets shelled. Maybe a team total here for the for Cleveland. Look at Soriano real fast. 22 innings, 17 hits, 14 walks. Let's go. Team total over 17 walks. We're not overthinking things there. You're going to put extra guys on base. Yeah, we'll take that Cleveland team total over. Looks like it should be a play. Next up here for the Rangers and the Royals. Brady Singer was my guy last year for KC. Not a good year. We're on Cole Rockins this year, but I will take some Brady Singer here versus the Texas Rangers. And again, the Rangers, we had the under today. They did break out for a little bit late to, put some runs on the board here. That being said, the offense is just not clicking. It's just not clicking right. So I'm going to have a home team, 12-5 at home. Pretty good little bunch, Kansas City, in a pick'em spot. Sure, I'll lay 115 with KC. I don't mind. I'm not scared to do that. Sox and the Twinkies, Tannehill. Listen, you get this guy at a pick'em. I'll grab the low hanging fruit. I don't care. It's a tasty apple. Why wouldn't I? I mean, the record is just 3-2 in the 6 starts, and you're like, wow, that's terrible. He should be 6-0. A 1.60 ERA, a .92 WHIP, a 211 batting average against. What's the problem? Only one homer, down against Sheld. 39 innings, 5 walks is terrible. He's pitching great. You're going to give me a guy pitching awesome. I know I'm going to be in the game. And the Twins offense, I said before in here, not a huge fan of it. I don't think it's all that great. And I mean, Paddock is a guy. San Diego 5 years ago, he had a nice season. I'm not buying him here. Give me the Sox. White Sox. Brad Keller, first star. This is almost as bad as me saying, let's take the Rockies versus Pittsburgh. But it's just a giant number here. Like, what are we doing? I don't like St. Louis. I like Sonny Gray. I'm a Sonny Gray guy. I wish he would have pitched good for the Yanks. 255. And this was higher. This was like a 290 to open, by the way. It's come down. You want to give me 230 with the White Sox? I'll take it just because I don't think Cardinals can win. Maybe you want to do a run line. What is the run line here? You don't know because you're not looking at the line. I'll tell you though. Even money. I'll take maybe a run line. You don't run line even money plus 103. Yeah. Cease and Ciccone, San Diego and Arizona. I want to take San Diego here. Now, you look at both of these teams. All right. You're in second place, you're in third place, but you're 16 and 18, and you're 14 and 18. Not playing all that great. You're both 4 and 6 last 10. San Diego's won a couple in a row. I just lean San Diego here. Cease is pitching like he was the Cy Young guy he was a couple years ago, so he looks pretty solid. Saccone, I don't know if I'm buying his kind of numbers. I'm definitely not buying the Arizona offense right now. You're gonna let me get a even or plus 101, 102 with Cease? I might have to get into that just a tad. We mentioned the A's game already. It's a 135 there, and the final game of the night, Dodgers, Braves, and you're going to give me a little plus money with the Braves here. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I get here with the Braves. Give me plus 101, plus 102, minus 100. I'll take Atlanta. I like the lineup better. Morton isn't some awesome stud pitcher coming in and pitching 7 shutout innings, but I don't like Gavin Stone. No, we'll take the Braves. We'll take the Braves. Let's hit the comments, and then we'll hit the road. Why is it my mousey go? There we go. Nick Handy's in the house. Good evening. Stop Geo's here. I can't get his signs on the StreamYard. Nick says, capping the Brewer Cup games. I will be in attendance for the Businessman Special, the 2:20 start on a Friday at Wrigley. I like the Cubbies here. Didn't bet them. Maurice says, just hit $100 6-teamer. There you go. What do we have here? Cubbies, Philly, Magic. Hold on. You put $1,000 down or you put 100 on it? Oh, here. Oh, thank me later play. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Hold on a second here. So you said you hit a 6-teamer for $100. Now you're saying you want to come in and put $1,000 on a 3-teamer. The pen is out, Maurice. The pen comes out, win or lose. I give shout outs, props, whatever the case may be, however you want to call it. Cubs, Phillies, and the Magic. Put $1,000 on it. Thank me later. I'm guessing these are all money lines. I'm guessing it's money line Monday, and it's just let's unload on them. Who cares? Cubbies minus 125, Phillies minus 145, and the Magic minus a 165. Thank me later. Reds all day. I do like the Reds. Stop yes. So far, Royals, sure. Seattle, Houston under, yes. Orioles, I do not like. San Fran Pitt under, I mentioned that. It moved after we talked about it. There you go. Cavs Magic under, yeah. Luca under, yep. I agree. Colorado Pitt over the 8, yes. You're right. MGM is still hanging up an 8 on Philly San Fran. Listen, I'm still with you on the under there. Rest of the market's still there. A lot of 7.5s. Apache's in the house. Singer and Sonny Gray, and I'd also Oakland pitcher. It's going to be good baseball there. I like Brady Singer, Sonny Gray, and who's the awesome pitcher? Sonny Gray's that awesome Oakland pitcher? Or are you talking about the kid in the bullpen? Stop, Gio. I like Houck over 5.5 Ks. I agree. Twins strike out a lot. Maurice, congrats. That's also parlay win. Yeah, 6-teamers are beautiful. Mr. Gio likes the over in the Pirates game. Hard pill to swallow. Not really. They're not good teams. I mean, you get bad teams get together, Apache. We should get some runs. Thanks, Apache. Nick's had me hold them my nuts. Yeah, I mean, that Nick game, if it would have went down, you could thank Mr. Numbers because he was tweeting that out in the first quarter like it was already done. Aho, anytime goal for Carolina, plus 200. Only bet money line. So was that a 3-teamer you were giving out right there for a dime or just a dime a piece on all those money line guys? I'm guessing it's a dime 3-teamer. Maurice, Jalen Brunson made the free throw for you. Yes, he did. Yeah, big free throws. The thing though with it, I mean, you look at that game. Uh, next series, if they move on to Boston or even who they play next series, if you're gonna play one of these, all right, they'll get Atlanta. Is that who they get? I don't know how the seedings are. Maybe they get the Pacers. I don't even know who they get. If they're playing Atlanta or the Magic, dude, they're gonna be done by the time whoever they meet in the conference finals. You can't play five guys 43 minutes and two guys 25 minutes. It's not gonna last. Pat says after this Cup Series, will the Brewers be singing that song? They are who we thought they were. It's interesting with the Brew Crew. Like Apache, I'm not sold on the offense, and for the last 3 years doing midday money, I was like, I wish they could trade for some hitters because you had Burnsy and Woodruff, you had Hader in the bullpen, Williams, Peralta was coming on, Miley. They were just no hitters. Still no hitters. Fralick, Churrillo. I like the young guys. Sure, I'm all for young guys busting out. Good luck. Peralta and who? Ray? I don't think so. I think this is the Cubbies division to lose. And if the Reds get hot, that could be the dangerous team. Stroh Singleton came through for his team. Yeah, big day for him. Got me the over. Michael A. It's all right, Michael. The good news is when I end the show in 2 minutes, you could watch a replay or you can go to the podcast form and listen. Will the Yankees bust out the bat tomorrow? No. Yanks are losing tomorrow. Don't bet the Yankees, Apache. How you can't come in and bet the Yanks. Obviously, did you have the Knicks tonight? Were you all over the Knicks? You can't lay 150 with the Yanks. Tigers are a tough little squad, man. Yankees are not a team you want to be laying with. Just look at the lineup, please. Look at the lineup. What are we doing here? Olsen's, I think, better than Bradish. You couldn't do nothing against that guy, and the guy making his first start this year. Yankees got some problems. Don't be fooled by that record. I was watching the Sixers give it up again. Yeah, tough loss for the Sixers. I mean, Harris cost you. Patsy had the Knicks tonight. Yeah, I didn't really. I had the. I didn't. I said it. I didn't put it in the chat here because it was late. We're just talking about. Would I like that game? And again, I thought it would be a long series. And again, I was going through because I know Mr. Numbers is going to come in and leave comments like, "I told you the Knicks and Knicks," and I had the Sixers one day here in the chat. I haven't had them on the sites at all. I mean, I had the maxi props. That's about it. But I'm still on. I mean, nice win for the Knicks, but I don't know. Michael, I lost Indiana over 4.5. Can't believe they did nothing after the second inning. Yeah, I thought we get some. I saw it was like 3-2. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to lose this game. 5 points in 30 seconds. Sixers stink. Here's the thing. So the Sixers pull this tonight, or the Knicks pull it out. Last game was the same. The Sixers did this at the end of the game. Was it the game before that? 2 games before that in New York, the Sixers couldn't close out a game. The series was it was going to be. It was going to be a 6 or 7 game series. It came down to the final seconds of the game. That's what you expect from that game. That's exactly how I thought the game would go. And the Sixers were favored. I thought, guys healthy, they should win. Embiid looked all right, bad at times, but I can't really blame him for if you're a Sixer fan. I'm not a Sixer fan, so I'm not saying I'm taking him for the loss because I didn't have the series. But go through the numbers there. I mean, Maxey was terrible at home. Harris doesn't show up. You can't blame Embiid as much as I was getting on him. Now, do I still think this team needs drastic changes? Yes. Player props in the house. Guy says, Sean, Yanks got Judge Stanton's. Are you serious? Is this a joke? This is a joke, right? This is sarcasm. I know the sarcasm doesn't come through here, but I'm guessing Judge Soto and Stanton. Ooh, yeah, Judge Soto said that's great. You got one guy hitting over 205 out of the group. I mean, really, Judge Soto and Stanton. That's who you want to build your team around. Soto, I get. You want to Judge and Stanton. They're 2 guys you want to be good. Judge. Where is the Judge? 197. I love it. Stand at 223. 35 Ks in 28 games. 100 at bats. Strike it out 35% of the time. Judge strike it out 35% of the time as well. Yeah. They're two good guys. Why is Predators favored money line when Canucks have owned them? Preds are home. That's it. You're what? 3-2 in the series? They might have owned them during the regular season. It's 2-2 now. 4-2. Then it was 4-1, 2-1, 4-3 overtime, 2-1. I think National Goalie is reborn again, says Apache. Cabrera, 9 Ks. He's good. It says, at least pulled it off. It's looking good for a Boston choke, possibly. Right? They choked it out. Did they choke it last year? When did they choke? Here come the memories. It was a really tough series. Both teams fought the rear ends off. Maxi Tobias, no showing them, cost them tonight. They don't have to deal with Toby next year. Harris today was just terrible. I mean, you can't do that in a closeout game. No doubt, like Nashville and Vegas on the ice tomorrow. 2 home teams. Why not? You're home. Get it done. Robert, I like to run down the baseball. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that's what. The look at lines. That's what it was, Rob. It was a when I started it, it was during conference tournaments in 2020 or 21 was COVID. I don't remember. So that like February, March. And then I'm like, hey, let's talk. Because I'd come in the night before because we had like noon games and 11 a.m. games for conference tournaments. And then it kind of spilled into April. And people liked me do baseball. But then, you know what? Soon we get in a little bit of May, half these teams are gonna have no starting pitchers listed. So then it kind of dies out for a bit, the late night money look at lines, because I don't have lines. Toronto came through today. Yes, they did. Everybody was on the other side. Someone here had Toronto in the chat, I thought. All right then. Did Nylander shots on goal 3.5? Someone said that in the chat. Like I said, to vote off my thoughts still, they highly doubt it and will run back to Sixers again. I don't think it's a good idea. Nola for the pitchers, yeah, he's good. I just think he's like the tail end of his career, so I'm not that high on him. He's a guy I want to like fade a little bit this year. Like I wasn't interested in backing him, but he hasn't been bad. But that doesn't mean I'm going to run to him. I got guys I want to bet on, teams I want to back. He's not one of them. Last year was Florida 3-1. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I could see Boston choking here on Saturday night. Yep. Panthers crushed them in 7. Hold on. And what game was that, Nate? Nick Nasty, the Toronto goalie, is reborn again. They look good today. Florida beat the Bruins. I can't wait for the Toronto game Saturday. Yeah. I'll tell you what. 125. I don't know if I might play it. Why wouldn't I? Like any baseball yet? I glanced over the slate, nothing jumped out. I just did the whole rundown, Mike. I did the whole rundown, and if are you YouTube Premium, or did you get a membership? When I know 2 guys who gave out a bunch of memberships. They came in. I thought you got one. A bunch of places posted there, and I gave a rundown early in the show. New Toronto goalie reminds you of Rocky 1 when Rocky was young. Here we go. Canucks are up 3-2. Yeah, and now it's a home game for the Preds. Preds in Vegas at home. Take care of business. You could hear the Rocky music. Maurice, you're kidding me, right? WNBA, look at my chops. It's easy, like UFL. I guess you're one of the 9 people who watch the WNBA. Who are you related to in the WNBA that you watch it? Because who else watches that? Unless you're a family member. Wine time's in the house, my guy. How are you, fella? Hitting the like button. Yes, hit the like button. I don't do enough of promoting the like buttons and stuff in the channel. Wine time. What's the deal with your squad? I know the baby is going to opt out, right? He's going to opt out, want a big contract, decide who the next coach is going to be, and then complain about it. I don't agree with Barkley said. He's like, all right, people want to blame the coaches. It's the players stink. Yeah, the players are to blame also. But when your best player demands that he wants to hire the head coach, I think that's part of the problem too. Apache says, Maurice, I can't wait for Indiana games at WNBA. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Indiana, where is our guy King D? He's not been in a bit. He's an Indiana guy. Maurice is laughing like that. Maurice related to something in WNBA. Pat says Toronto goalie is going to scream Adrian when next game. I don't even know what the Toronto goalie looks like. I had no idea they were in a backup goalie situation. I don't even know. I've been getting crushed in playoff hockey. 6-11. I don't lie, folks. People come in. Hey, look at this. I'm 55-6. You can't beat it. No, I win. I lose. We win a couple. We lose a few. We win more. It's the way it goes. It's tough to be great in every sport, and usually I'm all right in hockey. I'm just having a bad run right now. I'm gonna finish the year up in hockey though. I'm plus money on the sites in hockey, plus money NBA, plus money in baseball. Not a bad start to 2024. Heavyweight fight Saturday in Boston. Who's fighting? Is that the Tyson fight? That is fighting. Tyson and what's that kid? The Logang? Is that Logan Paul or Jake Paul? I told my son he's got I saved it for when he was younger. Again, he's 17 now, so he had to have it when he was like 10. He had a Logang book bag. He wanted to. I told him, I said, you should bring that Logang, put your stuff in there for football. Although it probably couldn't even hold his socks because it's like this big, the Logang book bag. Hockey. Heavyweight fight. Oh, all right. It's like there's a fight. It's the hockey matchup, Toronto and the Bruins. I thought it was a UFC fight. I didn't know what was happening. MMA got bare knuckle fighting now. I didn't know. It was be like Tank Abbott versus Frank Gracie. Nylander's back is gonna be epic. Did he? Yeah, but someone said today to do his over shots on goals today. Not sure how that played out. All right, we did our rundown. You could listen. I'm gonna stop the video. You can go to Sean Higgs and rewatch it. You can go to Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Amazon Music, and listen to it there. I'm going to load it up. Midday Money tomorrow. Maybe I'll start it up a little bit early tomorrow because after that I got Ross and Jesse live. So that's it. That's it on a Thursday. We did our rundown. I'll see everybody on a football Friday. It's not too far away. It's May, June, July, August. What's that? 3 months? Almost 3 months to the day for Hall of Fame game. Bears Texans. Take that under in that Bears Texan game.